Before we start, let's add a new field in the user type. We will be adding the About field because we want the users to type their About. Now go back to the Design tab, and this is what we have created before. The Setup profile, the About, and we have created the multi-line input. And then now we're going to learn about dynamic data. Initial content, we'll be adding the current, so we're just going to start the insert dynamic data option, and then we're going to pick the current users About. Okay, now what are we supposed to do with this dynamic data? This dynamic data can, well, actually we can show dynamic information. For example, we want to show only for this user's name, not every name that is listed in our database. But this will be a dynamic data where we can choose what data we want to display, what specific data we want to display. And now we're going to continue after we have added the initial content. Now we have the current users About. That means this user that have just registered must have an About, right? But no, if the About is empty, then it will be just blank. Or to make sure, you can go to this conditional, then remove, remove. Just when current users About is empty, and then we're going to add the initial content will be blank. Okay, so we're just going to leave it blank. So when the current user's About is empty, they haven't written anything down in their About, then the initial content will be nothing. There will be no initial content. Okay, and then now we're going to add a button so we can save this About into our database. Okay, now we're going to add save or done. Start edit workflow. Well, we are going to do this. Make changes to current user, add another field, and then the About. We're going to add the About. So that About will be the multi-inputs About's value. So the About will be the multi-input About's value. Okay, but after this, what will happen? Nothing. That is why we need to create a new button, but now we're going to use an icon. Add an icon and then drag it down here. Then can type, okay. You can type what you want. For example, we're going to make them view their profiles. So that will be contact, maybe. Book. Just type book, and then this will be their book, address book. Yes, but we'll just use it as a C profile. And then start or edit workflow. Here we're going to create a new page first. So up here, you just need to click it, add a new page, and then page name, that will be the view profile. Create. The clone from field will be we will just leave it blank. We're going to use h1 heading dark, and we're going to change this title into view profile. And then we're going to go back to the setup profile workflow. After done is clicked, we're going to add a new action, and that will be navigation. We will send that user to the view profile page so they will know what they have registered, and they will know their accounts information. So view profile and data to send will be the current users about, because we have just added the about. So data to send is the current users about. And then one more thing, when this, well, I'll just rename this first. This will be the icon view profile navigation. That's just a name. And then start edit workflow. We're going to go, if they click that one, we will just automatically transfer them to the view profile page, even though maybe they will be transferred, but that's okay. We're just going to add this icon so they can just click that. And then the second one is that we will be going back to the view profile and we will add a text. This time we're going to add insert dynamic data, and then the current users. We're going to add all the information that that current user has in that current user's database, the one that is registered to our database. So first, we will be showing that current user's name. Then their email. So you just click the name part because we have just duplicated. So you can just change the type. You can just change the field. So current user, you don't need to redo everything. You can just click the email and then change it to about, and then done. You we only ask the user to add their name, email, and about. And the password, we don't want to show the password. Okay, now you can just close. Okay, and now we're going to add a new icon where we can navigate that user to the videos that 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 user have published. So you're just going to click the choose an icon and then you can type video. Oops. Or maybe you can just type folder. And then we want to add a new icon inside it, and that will be the video. So it's like there is a video in that folder. We're going to make it white, and then selected group elements in a group. We're going to create a new page where we will be adding all the, so we're going to add video to share, and we are going to show all the videos that that user have uploaded and give the title, the description, and we're going to create the link. But how can we do that? Well, I'm going to cover that up in